What's up, guys? So it's been a long time since I've uploaded. Now I'm just gonna give a brief breakdown of what's happened. So right after Thanksgiving, I applied for a new job at Amazon. Spent about 2 weeks preparing for that interview. And I did the interview, and about a week later, I got the job. And then at about that time, it was mid-December. It was getting close to holidays. Didn't have a lot of time to do stuff because we were running around. Then I went on a international vacation right after Christmas for about 2.5 weeks. Got back. We were jet lagged for a week. And then my wife and daughter got sick for the last week. And so just a lot of stuff has been happening, but everybody's healthy now. So I think I can get back to uploading videos. Oh, and one nice thing about the new job is I get to work from home 2 days a week on Monday and Friday, and they gave me $5,000 worth of stock when the price was at $153. So I got 33 Amazon stocks at $153. I don't know exactly when I'll get the stock. I'm hoping I get it all this year, but it could be spread out over 2 years. But anyways, guys, with that being said, let's get into this video. So we have my passive income portfolio at $55,943. And so I have finally broken the curse. Knock on wood. I'm no longer stuck at 48 to $50,000. And next week, I'm going to start putting $100 a week into my portfolio again. And it's been a long time since I've put at least $100 into my portfolio. So that money is going to go all into SCHD for now, because currently SCHD is still only at 30.8% of my actual, and my target is 70%. But I did want to look over here. It looks like M1 Finance created a new graph. This is really cool. I have it on year to date. So far this year, I've got a market gain of $225.53. I've earned $73.54 in dividends. And so also with this video, I wanted to mention that I have finally, well, I think this happened in mid-December or maybe even November. I'm finally have a net worth of over $100,000, or at least $100,000, between my stock portfolio, my Amazon stock, and my 401k. I'm definitely over $100,000. So, oh, and my real estate, my house. I have $20,000 in my house, plus it appraised 20K over. So if we split that in half, I've got $30,000 of equity into my house. So when you add the house, the stock, the 401k, the Amazon stock, it all equals to more than $100,000. So now the next goal is to get this number to $100,000, and maybe even my 401k. Although my 401k is only about 14,000 something dollars, so that's going to take a long time to get to 100K unless I really up my contributions. So next, I want to show you my dividend income chart. So as you can see, I ended the year on December with $275.31. So it wasn't a record, unfortunately. And I also ended the year with less than $2,000. And I know I've been saying the whole year I'd hit $2,000, but it didn't happen. And the reason why I didn't earn $2,000 in 2023 was because Digital Realty Trust decided not to pay their dividend in December. They paid it in January. And I think one other stock, maybe Costco or something, had a weird dividend payout where they switched the months. But I think that might have affected November or October. And then I ended the year with an average of $166.09 in dividend income. So with me contributing $100 a week into my portfolio, this number should go up, and I'm expecting it will. Then the next thing I wanted to show you guys, one of the major changes I made to my portfolio was I ended up selling Dollar General on December 15th. and I sold it at a huge loss. I sold it for $129.57 a share, which I want to say Dollar General was anywhere from 50 to 55% loss. But I figured I might as well just get rid of this stock, put that money into better stocks, and then just learn my lesson that Costco is the best like retail grocery stock to own, and that I shouldn't own any others because I have owned Target and Walmart before, but I just think Costco has the best management when it comes to grocery stocks, and I still think Costco is an amazing stock to own. And of course, by selling Dollar General, I got some Abbott Labs, Waste Management, and Lowe's. So all great companies, all, more stable than Dollar General. I was actually just at Lowe's today buying stuff. But anyways, let's see. I'm gonna go to a previous page so I can show you guys. I received my largest dividend ever from SCHD, $162.18. That is a lot of money in dividends, and that was an awesome day. But let's go back just to the previous month, January. The main thing about January was Costco paid their special dividend, and I ended up getting $40.28. So that was really cool. That's gonna boost up my income this year. And then Costco usually does these special dividends every 2 years. And of course, the last time they gave a special dividend, it was in December, but they decided to pay it in January. And then on the 16th, I just received $15.06 from FRT. And then I had a buy, of course, of SCHD, $60 for 0.79 shares. And then there it is, Digital Realty Trust, DLR, $22.82 on January 19th instead of paying me in December. And then, of course, another buy, $37.89 into SCHD, which I'm just going to keep throwing my money into this ETF. And really, the future of my portfolio, my main portfolio, my 401k is just ETFs. I still own a lot of individual stocks. If we click on that, but really my goal is to limit my exposure into individual stocks unless they're all-star stocks, like stuff like Microsoft, Costco, Home Depot, Avgo, Pepsi, Procter and Gamble. A lot of these other stocks are really good too. Lowe's, Waste Management. Pretty sure I did mention Costco. I like Pepsi too. But just like the stocks that are the best in their, business category or their sector. And then as you can see, I actually lowered individual stocks from 25% to 20. I increased SCHD from 65 to 70. And then I just kept real estate at 10%. And I do like my real estate stocks, especially after I got rid of Stag. I put more weighting into O Realty, 40%, and then Digital Realty Trust, American Tower Corp, and then FRT, all great REITs that I enjoy owning. So I'm also like limiting my exposure in REITs, but if I'm gonna own them, I think these four are great to own. And then from there, guys, that's just a quick portfolio update. Just mentioning, how I'm going more into SCHD, how I got my net worth to over 100K. Took forever. And then my dividend growth is under $2,000. Definitely for sure going to make more than $2,000 this year. And the last major point is I'm putting an extra $100 into my portfolio. And one other thing I want to mention is just I have a link in my description to M1 Finance. Honestly, guys, I think you should sign up to M1 Finance. Their M1 Plus membership is now only $3 a month. It used to be $10. So that's a 70% decrease. And honestly, since I have had M1 Finance for the last almost 4.5 years, they've given me M1 Plus for free for 1 year back in 2022 to 2023. And then they just gave me M1 Plus for free for the next 6 months. So even if you don't sign up for the membership, I think you guys should sign up for M1 Finance, put some money in there, buy some dividend stocks. What I love about M1 Finance is how you can automate everything. So just like with this example, I want 70% of my money into SCHD, 20% into individual stocks, 10% into real estate or REITs. And then from there, if I go to my real estate pie, it's 40% into realty income, 20% into everything else. And then just M1 Finance just takes your money and spreads it out across all of your pies that you have, which is a really nice feature. And it just puts the money into the lowest weighting stock. So for example, if I go to individual, Microsoft has an actual of 7.1% and a target of 5. So they're not going to put money into Microsoft. They're going to put money into stuff like this, 2.4% of Lowe's out of 5. So they're going to put money into this stock over something like Pfizer that's had a perfect 3 out of 3. But you can also manually put in your money too. You can tell M1 Finance where to put it. You just have to take off auto invest and then just go in there and click your stock or click your pie that you want to buy from. You just go from there. But honestly, I've loved using M1 Finance. If you don't have this broker, you should definitely get it, because even if you don't, like I said, even if you don't get the membership, you don't pay the $3 a month, which I haven't. I personally don't need it because I don't need another credit card. I already have a high yield savings account, and then I don't ever use margin. But if that's stuff that you're interested, like the credit card or the high yield savings account, which I believe the high yield savings account is 5%, which is amazing. It's actually better than my bank. But I think you guys should look into joining M1 Finance. And if you like, you can use my link. I don't even really know if what kind of benefit the link gets, but I know over the past like 4 years, this has been an awesome broker.